Have you ever been asked to look inside your future and see where you see yourself 5 to 10 years from now? Well, today I will be taking you on a journey through my path, leading you to my future, with each item tucked away inside my Jeep bag. I will start off this journey by telling you how I started off in early childhood. I began to work long hours in childcare to realize that I was only pregnant with my firstborn son, Jeremiah Bobbitt. I could not afford to stay at the daycare and also to have him there as well. I will be bringing home little to nothing on a paycheck. So I began my journey to figure out what it would take for me to open up an in-home daycare. That is how I began my first career. I had many mentors that helped me through this process. After the process had begun, I received a star rating, which a consultant had to come out and measure my quality of my daycare. At that time, I received the accomplishment of 5 stars at All in the Family Home Daycare. But that then was not enough. I had to push myself to go further because I then became pregnant with my second daughter, Iesha Bobbitt. There was more that needed to happen, and the growth of All in the Family Home Daycare depended upon me going back to school. So then I received my associate's degree from Kaplan University in early childhood education. It was not my surprise when then I started working at my church with the youth department. Yes, it wasn't ironic that I started with that department because it was most familiar. So through that journey, I learned many things. I began working with the drum corps, Bible study, dance ministries, and many more. Then the diaconate came along. It was then that my pastor asked me, when will I decide to stretch myself a little further spiritually? So then there was a path that you can go on to get a certificate in the diaconate. It is then when I became a deacon at Unity Fellowship Church, Charlotte. This role symbolized my spiritual journey and my strong faith as I became a Christian and I grew inside Unity Fellowship Church, Charlotte. After that, I began to think, what was it that God wanted me to do? What was it for me to do much more than just being a deacon, being in early childhood? There was more things than that. I then had my son, Josiah Treadwell, and decided that when he turned 5 years old, that there was something else that God desired for me. And that was when I decided to go to ECPI. The first journey of my life, I began with early childhood because I knew that that was an affordable way for me to take care of my children as well as earn an income at home. But now that Josiah is 5 years old, I know that there is more passion in me and more things that I needed to accomplish. My first goal was to be a part of a nursing team, but of course that probably was going to take longer than expected, so I decided to go to ECPI as a medical assistant. At ECPI, I am at my last stage of graduation and I have about 3 more terms left. This symbolizes my journey at ECPI. This is the journey of Iesha McConnell and the journey of my life. This bag symbolizes all of the accomplishments I've made from my past to my future. From starting off just an in-home, from going to being a deacon, to ending up as a medical assistant at ECPI. Thank you.